And working 7.6, number 8, it says find the centroid of the common region used in engineering. Find the centroid of the region bounded by the graphs of the following equations: y equals b over a times the square root of a squared minus x squared, y equals 0, and I have the picture down here. Now what this picture is, that's the picture of an ellipse, or at least half an ellipse, and the area of an ellipse is going to be pi times a times b. So the area of half an ellipse is going to be half of pi times a times b. So if a is pi times a times b over 2, we can then deduce that m, our mass, would be pi ab over 2 times our rho. And also we know that we want to divide by the area, which means to divide by the mass. And I could put a rho down here. It'd be 2 over pi ab rho. So mx is going to be, now I'm going to do mx, we'll talk about the x bar in a minute. Mx is going to be rho times the integral from negative a to a, so negative a to a, of f of x plus g of x over 2 times the quantity f of x minus g of x dx. Now in that, our f of x is going to be the b over a times the square root of a squared minus x squared, and g of x is 0. So that when we have f of x plus g of x, what we have is b over a times the square root of a squared minus x squared minus 0, which is just b over a times the square root of a squared minus x squared. Okay. Now, likewise, when we have f of x minus g of x, we have b over a times the square root of a squared minus x squared minus, minus, that was plus before, minus 0 now, same thing though. Okay. Which is going to be b over a times the square root of a squared minus x squared. Hey, look at that. So when we look at having our f of x plus g of x times f of x minus g of x, what we really have then is b over a times the square root of a squared minus x squared times b over a times the square root of a squared minus x squared. And the result for that is going to be b squared over a squared times a squared minus x squared. Clean this one up a little bit. Okay, it won't erase for some reason. So we have b squared there, okay. And that brings us then back to our integral, where our mx is going to be rho times integral from negative a to a, and it was going to be this f of x plus g of x over 2, so over f of x, or times f of x minus g of x. So I'm going to have that 1/2 on here times our b squared over a squared times a squared minus x squared dx. I can pull that 1/2 out. That's going to be rho over 2. I'm going to pull out the b squared over a squared as well. B squared over a squared times what? A squared x. Let me change my brackets to parentheses to brackets. A squared x minus x cubed over 3 from negative a to a. To a. That looks pretty bad. Negative a to a. So, finishing this off then, mx is going to be rho over 2 b squared over a squared times, put the a in there, it's going to be a squared a minus a cubed over 3 minus a squared times negative a minus negative a cubed over 3. So it's rho over 2 b squared over a squared times, that's an a cubed minus a cubed over 3. Now check this out here. We have a negative of a negative makes it plus a cubed. Now we have minus a negative of a negative, and I probably should have put this a negative a in parentheses. But it's triple negative, so minus a cubed over 3. So we have rho over 2 times b squared over a squared times 2a cubed minus 2/3 a cubed. So what's 2 minus 2/3? Well, that's 6/3 minus 2/3 is just going to be 4/3. So rho over 2 b squared over a squared times 4/3 a cubed. Well, one more step though is that we have a cubed and a squared. We can reduce that to make it rho over 2 times 4ab squared over 3, because the a cubed and the a squared would reduce like that. Now, to get our y bar, that's going to be mx over m. So that's going to be rho 4ab squared over 3 over, and what do we say that the rho was going to be earlier, or the m was going to be earlier? Pi ab over 2 rho. Pi ab over 2. I feel like I'm missing a 2. I'm missing that 2 right there. 2 times 3. Okay. So we have is rho 4ab squared over 2 times 3 times, I forgot the rho for this part, rho, 2 over pi a b rho. Okay, so some things will cancel out here. The 2's cancel. Could have divided that 4, but didn't. This a cancels. This b cancels. The squared part, leaving the b, and the rows cancel. So our answer is going to be, looks like it's 4b over 3 pi. Okay, so that's y bar. In terms of the x bar, where's the center of gravity based on the x coordinate? If you think about what shape we have, that's an ellipse, that's symmetrical about the y-axis. So x bar is going to be 0. So x bar comma y bar equals 0 comma 4b over 3 pi. Hope that helps.